Alrighty, hello everyone, welcome back to part 8 of Avowed. Hope you're having a good day, hope you enjoyed the video. Without further ado, we're gonna jump right into the game.
Ah, the Emperor's envoy. Come to interfere in Steel Garrote business again?
Yeah, that's my job. Oh my god. That depends. Are you doing something that requires my interference?
Certainly not. Besides, I have no more business in fuel. If you're here to speak with Vidaro, I'm afraid you'll find the governor is quite beyond reason.
Right.
Valians and their love of animancy.
Animancy is dangerous. We need to rule it out as a factor in this plague.
Good. Perhaps he will listen to you. I am not fashioned for statecraft. Still, I think the governor is too stubborn to be persuaded even by the Emperor's finest. When diplomacy fails, the Steel Garrote will be ready to ensure the safety of Adirian interests.
What are you talking about?
We all have our part to play, envoy. Until later.
She's as subtle as a broadside.
Right.
Does subtle mean something different outside of Solace?
Can I interest you in some glaive berries or barret spells, perhaps?
Are they gonna cut me?
Welcome to Poria in Velino, the finest legitimate apothecary of Emerald Stair.
What you got? Exceptional dagger. Exceptional grimoire of elements. Awaken Adra. I'll take your lot. Don't know if I need it yet, but I'm good. Got any lockpicks? Nope, but you got some health potions. I'll take the lot. I probably should stop blowing through my money. It's okay, I could always break down, sell all this. My god, so much. Okay.
All ingredients are fully stocked.
Not for long. But we don't mind. Looks like there's 3 quests. Never mind, looks like there's more than that.
And all godlike. I've heard whispers that one of your kind was here in the living lands. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Why are people
In
whispering
case
to
it
you
wasn't
about me?
clear, I'm the point of contact for anyone with bounties to turn in. So return to me if you have any to claim.
Cool. I return when I have bounties to collect.
Aurat Auguri.
I don't know what you said. Assume it was by.
Oh, the phantoms. A bunch of butzos, if you ask me. But they are dangerous, I'll admit. Watch yourself out there.
Would you care for a refreshment?
Jeez.
If you are looking for sanctuary, you have found it. The Gifted Magpie is a house of calm, rational discussion. We have only 2 rules of conduct. Maintain dignity and speak in a soft tone of voice.
Do what? Something going on around here?
To put it gently, yes. Giatta Castel is giving our governor a piece of her mind, loud enough to rattle the windows.
Must be using thaumaturgy.
Animancers are miracle workers, but their work breeds obsession, rivalry, and bitter disagreement.
Must see a lot of animancers around here.
Their anxiety keeps
Oh,
me in business.
I'm sorry.
This tea house is where troubled minds come to approach problems from a quieter angle.
Speaking of which, I could really use a cup of tea.
Regrettably, we are
Damn.
out of tea.
Okay.
My stockpile is exhausted, and the harvest has not kept up with demand. We have other goods for sale, if you care to peruse them. Trinkets I have collected over the years.
Spirits are truly wonderful, powerful, self-aware, and reach with insight.
Insight, you say?
Indeed. The spirits have access to lifetimes.
Come one, come on. My invention is guaranteed. Careful! Or we'll get thrown out of the pub. We're all...
There we go.
I had one job. Look out for her, Fidelio. How hard could that have been?
Can I help you?
If I could help myself, do you think I'd be in here? I don't mean that. I have a lot on my plate.
Where's the rest of your squad? Shouldn't you be out on patrol?
I'd like to be. They're out searching. Someone had to hold down the fort. My two youngest rangers were supposed to report back from their rounds. I assumed they'd turn up. But it's been 3 days now. They're still not here.
I'd tell you this, they're dead. You need them found, I'm at your service.
Praise Ilia. Their names are Belena and Adalaro. I doubt they'll be apart. They were good rangers once, but since they've caught each other's eye, all they do is sneak off to...
Say no more. You can dip the pen in the effortless screw each other?
Oh, fine. Get right to it, then.
Well, there's worse places to make the four-legged beast. I promise you that.
New recruits running off with each other? Oh man, this brings me back.
Anyway, I never thought I had any cause for concern. They always found their way back eventually, but they haven't this time. They're out there, all alone, and they could be in danger, and I...
You have to explain yourself. I'd be worried about my charges
The
too.
last time I saw them, I sent them to patrol the northern riverbed. If you go that way, please, keep an eye out for them. I'm losing my mind in here.
Two young Nimdutan wandering out by a river. Consider them found.
Maybe we don't look too soon. Give them a while. You know what I mean?
Buddy, you a drink godlike? Well, I'll be a godlike in the bone and bore. Apologies for the ruckus outside. The animancers never know when to shut their mouths.
Perfect. I'm in such... Yeah. My brain
You
just broke
can't
there
take
for
a
a minute.
piece in the fjord without spotting an animancer. But finding an animancer you can trust, that's
Oh, I went through
harder.
that.
I try Quilici and the Giatta. They are the only animancers taking the Dream Scourge seriously.
But what do you think?
You see this pub? No one here is an animancer. We are fjord's labor. Rangers, farmers, and the sentries. We've all heard the rumors from outside. Animals gone mad, terror stalking the wilderness day and night.
I've always stalked the wilderness day and night.
True. But now, They do so without fear.
A stupid
And
dog.
that's not even our biggest problem. We've had crops fail before, but never food rations. The governor says it's just a temporary precaution, but I am not buying it. So, we ought to drink while we can. Agreed? Anything I can get you?
Got any lockpicks? Don't want to run out of those again.
Envoy.
The crops are ruined.
You ever think, what if I wasn't?
Oh, I turned around.
Oh, I know. A rump road. Be a rump
There's a lot more
road. I make no money.
merchants here.
At all.
Well, I was not expecting such an esteemed guest in my humble workshop. Are you in need of any weapons or armor? The roads haven't been safe as of late.
Show me your wares. Exceptional. Honestly, I don't know if these would are technically better than the unique items I have. I know I've been blitzing through my money. I mean, that's definitely better than what I because they don't have the has better damage reduction, but it doesn't have the other things. And that's all my money. Okay, what do I got a lot now. Oh yeah. Let me talk to you.
Welcome back. Is that Gelard? This is star metal. Very rare stuff. Where did you get this? Nay, don't tell me. I'd be tempted to go looking for some more, and that would certainly not end well.
Can you do anything with it?
No. Unfortunately, I don't know how to work the metal into anything useful. Only enchant it. I did receive a shipment from Sola's Keep recently, however. A mace crafted out of star metal, brought to me by a trader from Galloway's Tusks. I
Okay,
suggest
so it'd
you
be
make your way
Galloway's
there
Tusk I need to
if
go
you're
to.
Looking for someone to work that beautiful metal into a proper weapon.
Galloway's tusks? Come on, it can't be that complicated. I bet you 5 skates a Smith and Thirdborn would know what to do with this stuff.
Take that
And I'll
bet.
take your money eventually.
Is there anything else I can help you with, Amica? Welcome to my fine establishment, Amica.
There's another quest down there. I'm gonna go grab that real quick.
Giatta, what's the meaning of this?
Look at these crops. Look at your city. The dreams were just laying waste to our home.
Ow.
Oh, you startled me. This old woman can get lost in prayer from time to time. You must be the Adiran envoy I've been hearing about. Apologies for any hardships you may have experienced getting here. The failing crops, the strange beasts, and even the dream scourge are all the result of our neglect of the dead.
What prayer were you reciting just now?
I was calling on the spirits of the recently dead to follow the guidance of Bareth, god of death. I am asking the spirits to forgive us for our negligence and continue on their way without anger. The dead of Fjord expect certain rituals to be carried out. I have failed to perform those rituals, and now the spirits are angry.
If we carried out the rituals in your stead.
Are you volunteering us to hang out in a graveyard?
Oh, if you would, that would simply be wonderful. I wouldn't know how to thank you. Our recent dead require a final meal to ease their passage from life. Without it, they can't rejoin the cycle.
You've got people waiting in line for their next meal, and you want to waste food on the dead?
I got food from the grain merchant stores. I just need someone to leave it at the graves. The dead will take it from there.
Flesh and bone. They bring the fruit to those who cannot eat. What tree calls for its branches to endure these rituals?
Steal this food from the town laborers.
I did, yes. With things the way they are, there was no other way to get what I need for the ritual. If I didn't think this was important, I wouldn't have taken the food. But this ritual is the key to everything. I know Elena would understand how important it is to pay tribute to the dead.
Eating the living should outweigh the needs of the dead.
But this does help the living. By appeasing the dead, we end the dangers their anger caused. The crops will grow again. The dream scourge will end. All will be well once more.
Ooh, dang it. What do you need us to do?
You must take these offerings of food and place them at 3 grave sites where the recently dead lay. The first offering goes to a cliffside grave on the southern coast.
Whose bodies rest there?
Loggers from the old days. They sacrificed themselves to make the land habitable and lost their lives to creatures of the untamed forest. The second offering goes to a grave in the swamp, far to the west from here.
And the third?
The final offering should be taken to the truffle farm east of Fjord, where a family lost their lives to the encroaching wilds.
We hope this will calm your angry spirits.
I believe it will do exactly that. The spirits will find closure and rest, and the living can move on from this recent tragedy. Be careful, friends. The angry spirits lash out blindly. I cannot predict what awaits you at these graves.
Next time you want to tour graveyards, I'm staying at camp. We should help the living and let the dead rest.
I can't thank you enough for helping to ease the conscience of an old lady. Please, return when the rituals are complete.
Honestly, yeah, I'll probably... I don't know.
How can you ignore what's right in front of you? The dream scourge is here, in the soil, and it's killing us. Oh my goodness. Are you a godlike?
Sorry to interrupt, I'm also looking into the dream scourge.
In that case, you're right on time.
Maybe you can talk some sense into our governor. Put the fear of the gods in him.
Seems more likely you'll have to punch some sense into him.
Excuse me, but unless you have official business, I'll thank you not to involve yourself in our private discussion.
I'm a Adaran envoy. Is that official enough?
Very well. I hope you remember that behind these walls, your influence has limits.
I'm sure she didn't come all this way just to challenge your authority. As you can see, I was just proving a point to our esteemed governor.
A cart full of spoiled vegetables. You call that a point?
Ha! Emerald Stair used to be a lush garden for miles around, and now I don't even recognize it. First came the invasive species, roots and mycelium growing overnight, as though nature itself had gone mad. The Dream Scourge has twisted our lands, our wildlife, and now, our farms.
I'm here. Perhaps Nanomancer can help me stop it.
Then there's no time to waste arguing with bureaucrats.
I like her already.
I believe that we can restore the land, bring back its soul and its sanity, cut off the Dream Scourge at the root. Our governor would rather ignore the problem. He doesn't trust animancy as his father did.
You do. What would it take for you to fix this?
Before we can deal with the Dream Scourge, we first need to understand it. Unfortunately, new experiments have to go through him.
Must be nice that all the arguing isn't about you, for once.
I'm just trying to stop Giatta from hurting herself. Animancy is dangerous when you're shooting in the dark.
What's that could happen?
Are you going to tell her about your family's basement? Or should I?
How dare you use that against me?
I know it was an accident, but look what it cost you. We can't let it happen again.
While we argue among ourselves, the Dream Scourge is tearing the living lands apart. Tearing our people apart.
Work together, I wouldn't stand between you and your ambition.
Really? Unexpected from an Adiran. But how could I refuse an offer like that? Well, Governor, looks like I'm taking some time away from my duties. I'll trouble you no more.
Your request is denied, Giatta.
I wasn't asking.
Your responsibilities are to the settlement. Turning away from them sets a precedent that I cannot allow.
Everything I have proposed has been for Fior, and you still refuse to cooperate. Under the circumstances, I don't have much of a choice.
Then neither do I. Giatta Castel, from this day forth, you are banished from Fior Messiverno.
Whoa, you're banishing her for that?
What?
Ignacy, we can't lose our brightest animancer in the middle of a crisis.
Your pupil has gone too far, Quilici. Take her and leave. You're still a guest in my town, but to us, Giatta is an outcast.
Let's go.
Governor, this is unacceptable. Your father would have kept this community together at any cost.
Don't bother, old man. He isn't his father. I've done all I can for Fior Messiverno. But you haven't even tried. Now limp back to your giant house like a good dog. We should talk somewhere private. Meet me at my house due west by the workshop.
Another mouth to feed. Maybe we'll need to let Kai hunt more after all.
Okay, so got a good little list of things. What is it? Oh yeah, she got it. Okay, let me look at the old stair. Oh, I got pretty dang close to that apparently. Okay, well, I'm going to go talk to her.
That did not go as I had planned.
What did you think would happen when you confronted him so?
Well, my first idea was to mess up his house. Maybe break a window or two.
Perhaps I should thank you. Sure.
Look at all this food. Never mind. Sorry, I see food and I get so excited.
I'm sorry you had to see that. What an asshole.
Giatta, some manners, if you please.
I mean, it's
Why
true.
start now?
We're on the verge of extinction, but our governor is too busy protecting his fragile ego.
Focus on the wrong problems, that's for sure, certain.
What does he know? He isn't even an animancer.
You did challenge his authority.
I know, but... curses. Without Fior Messiverno, I'm hardly even an animancer. My tools, the workshop, all gone.
Stuck to your principles, that's what matters.
I wish I could take credit for Giatta's stubbornness, but she learned that on her own.
Thanks, old man. At least now I'm free to study whatever I want. On my terms. The Dream Scourge has been a thorn in my side for too long.
How so?
I have plans for this island, and they don't involve the Dream Scourge. But that's a story for another day.
Your parents would be proud to see such tenacity.
Anyway, listen to us babble.
Bubble,
Let's
bubble.
talk about you. I never expected to see an Adiran envoy here. You've got a lot of guts showing your face in a town full of animancers.
I ain't scared. Well, I'm looking forward to working with you.
Likewise. They should be educational for us both. Our first order of business is the Dream Scourge, but I'm also curious about you. There aren't many godlike left these days.
As people keep reminding me.
Sorry. I only bring it up because Animancy might offer us some insight into your nature. Keep an open mind. While I pack up my belongings, you can help me by... I don't even know. I just realized this is the end. I have to leave Fior Messiverno. Forever.
For God's sake, say something encouraging to your pupil.
You may not see it from this vantage, my dear, but you have outgrown these walls. I always knew this day would come, just as I knew how much it would pain you. Please, just leave. That's all I ask.
Quilici, I will make you proud. I promise.
Once again, you missed the point. You have made me proud, Giatta.
Thank you. I'm ready. Well, not ready. We have a few loose ends to tie up first. When it comes to the Dream Scourge, we haven't been allowed to acknowledge the problem, much less act on a solution. Today, that changes. I need help from the animancers around town, but as you can see, I'm an outcast.
Maybe I'll have better luck.
I hope so, because we're running out of options. Manto Pastor is in the workshop due west. He's got an invention that can help us. Elia Rossell is an authority on the undead. Her methods are controversial, but useful. She lives in a cottage southeast of town. And then there's Yvette and Remy, our philosophers. You'll find them at the docks, southeast of Fior. Each of them owes me a favor. Drop my name and they'll tell you what they know about the Dream Scourge.
What's your theory on the Dream Scourge, anyway?
I'd rather not speculate until we have more data. If you have questions, I'm sure the others can answer them. We're about to make history. But first, research.
Guessing she's not much of a hunter. Might want to get extra rations next time we go shopping.
Godlike, Imperial envoy, research assistant. Who knew?
And I really loved him. Deep down.
Knock, knock.
Confounded machine.
Confounded machine. I hear some treasure.
What do you think of Giatta's theory?
Well, my experiments have been a little
Unpredictable. Like the essence has no sense of direction.
How did you know?
We should talk, but not here.
The Adra is healthy. It's the essence I'm concerned about.
This again. You're beginning to sound like Giatta.
Have you ever stopped and listened to her? She might be onto something.
I'm not really sure what determines a book to be consumed or not.
I have to do something. I can't let it. Ah, envoy. I'm sorry. I'm not in a place to talk.
Is Monto giving you trouble?
On the contrary, he'd be thrilled if he knew. Yesterday, I made an incredible discovery. We can use half as much Adra to achieve the same results. And then I thought, what if one day it's a third, a quarter, a speck?
Would that be a good thing?
No. To harness these forces for so small a price is too much power. Who knows what kind of chaos we'll create? I have been reading Athelmia's treatise on Wotica. Perhaps she's right. Maybe Animancy should be reined in.
Set an example. Show your colleagues it can be used for good.
How can I? All right. I'll do some more tests and see where they lead me. But I won't publish anything until I'm absolutely sure.
Forget me not. Oh. Kind of curious what's up here. Nothing. Terrific.
All right, explain it to me again.
What you got for me, guy?
Oh, I heard there was a new arrival, but I didn't expect a godlike. Welcome to our modest workshop.
Yeah, and Giatta and I are investigating a dream scourge.
Giatta.
Yeah.
What a loss. I owe that young woman more than I could ever repay. Unfortunately, I cannot do a lick of research while my equipment is underpowered and overworked.
Maybe I could help you fix it.
Ha! A novel idea, that. What I need is a stronger power source.
Yeah, there's no way we can help.
Perhaps, if you can help me find an appropriate battery of essence. I could use a large single block of Adra, but harvesting it is difficult in this environment. Oh, wait. One of our rangers reported that an Adragon recently died in a western grove.
died? That's unusual. They can live for centuries.
As you've seen, Envoy, there are many unusual things happening lately. An Ardragon's heart can hold an immense amount of essence. The grove is to the west, across the chasm. You can't miss it. The Rangers say a Delamgon queen holds court there.
That might be where
you
they
may be able to retrieve it without violence, but most Delamgon in these parts are hostile to Keith. So you can understand why none of us went rushing over there to find it when we heard the Adragon had died. Still, Delamgon queens can be reasoned with, so if you want to get the heart peacefully, try not to kill her guards.
I'll see what I can do.
Do be careful. Emerald Stair is not itself these days.
Yeah, it's not really a stair. No wonder it's not itself. Okay, where is it saying the, Okay, so it's way over there.
If
Different
you can convince her
Dalmagon.
to hand it over, I'll be more than impressed.
Oh, I'm gonna try my damnedest. Okay, so I can teleport down here. Shh.
Giatta was sent into exile. Remy, look what I found. A genuine godlike.
You
Do you think they can hear us?
didn't find
Let's
me.
find out. Hello, me, Yvette. You friend? Remy, take a note. The endangered godlike's vacant gaze betrays an unquenchable thirst for violence. We heard that Giatta partnered up with an outsider, but I had no idea you were a godlike. Fascinating.
Giatta wants me to learn about the Dream Scourge, which I mean, I
suppose
do.
we owe her a favor. Or two.
Giatta must have sent you to be our test subject. She knows how we adore your kind. Satisfy our curiosity and we'll give you everything Giatta needs to finish her research. Deal?
This isn't really how being owed works out. That depends on what you want from me.
We want to know about the godlike, of course. You're the first one we've encountered in the wild.
Let's begin the examination. If you could choose, who or what would you be in your next life? Next time you go round the wheel, you might not get so lucky.
Honestly, I'd like to come back as a godlike.
Who wouldn't? My turn. Some would call you blessed. Others would call you cursed. The fact remains, you were touched by the gods. Wouldn't you say that you owe something to the rest of us?
I hear nothing.
No need to take offense. We merely seek to learn.
Oh, I thought of another. We all know that godlike can't reproduce. How do you plan on leaving a legacy after you're gone?
Huh, didn't know that. Godlike can't reproduce. That explains a few things.
Oh, didn't anyone tell you?
Yeah, no one ever mentioned it.
Well, this is awkward. Shame you had to learn it from us. Do you have an answer or not?
Hopefully people remember me in the ways I've touched their lives.
Very optimistic, aren't we? I think that covers everything. Thank you for that brilliant insight, Godlike. You're a credit to your dwindling kind.
So, Giatta wants to know all about the Dream Scourge, yes? Such has been her research of late. Do you want the good news or the bad news?
Both.
The Dream Scourge is proof that an unprecedented metaphysical disaster can take place at any time.
Oh, that's a load off my mind. Sure beats not constantly worrying about the future.
How's that good news?
Giatta will be interested to learn that the Dream Scourge cannot just be studied in a lab. Its nature is wild, so it has to be studied in the wild. Our machines and experiments would meddle with it too much.
And like anything affecting the soul, it must be connected to essence. Thus, if she wishes to discover more about the Dream Scourge, a Pillar of Adra would be a good place to start.
I assume not just any pillar would do, because nothing is ever that simple.
Trust in animancy to always find the most complicated way around a problem.
It would have to be a very ancient pillar. Giatta would know the details.
Wonderful. We're done here.
Now that we've researched the mind of a godlike, the next step is anatomy. But we've taken enough of your time. Farewell.
Hurry, before they change their minds.
Yeah.
Ugh, I might have dozed off there for a bit. Were any of those words the ones we needed?
Oh, wait. I've talked with her already.
Emerald Stair has seen better days.
Giatta wants your opinion on the Dream Scourge.
Giatta Castel wants my professional opinion. What an honor. I have a few theories, but no firm conclusions. I have to ask, is it true? Did Vidaro kick her out of town?
Yeah, I kind of egged it on. Banish was the word he used, probably to make it sound official.
That's our governor for you. Self-righteous even in his own ignorance. Very well. I'll tell you what I know about the Dream Scourge. But first, I need some help around the farm. I'm up to my ears in chores around here, and the Revenants can only do so much. They can't do complicated tasks, you see. Anyway, I'm afraid the time has come to put down poor Silvo.
Talking about the Revenant you barn, I dealt with him.
You did? That was quick.
Yeah, want to see me do it
Poor
again?
Silvo. He was a bright young Revenant, but a very old man. Thank you for giving him peace.
You promised me some answers.
So, the Dream Scourge. I've been keeping an eye on the readings from my fields. This plague, as we know it, is a recent development. But I believe whatever causes it is older by far. Maybe even as old as the living lands. The exotic plants and animals, the twisted landscape, the Dream Scourge. They have a common ancestor. There's something about the essence in the living lands that's different from anywhere else I've seen.
We need to find the source of the difference, if there's any hope of stopping it.
But how to find something so well hidden? Can something so metaphysical even be found? Not to get too superstitious, but in these troubled times, the arrival of a godlike is no coincidence. You are meant to be here. Toward what end, only you can say.
Fascinating. I'm sure Giatta would be interested to hear this.
Well, I'm happy to give her some good news for a change.
Yeah.
You and Giatta are going to shake things up. As for me, I'll be keeping a close eye on my flock.
Oh, and thank you for the nightmare fuel. I really have been sleeping entirely too well lately.
I'm remembering why people find this place unsettling.
Okay, so I believe it is now time to go through all this. I'm gonna torch, whatever, and burn through all these. Not just these, like everything. Need to go up and around. Actually, do I? I do. Kind of curious though. Damn it.
Hail, godlike. Come, indulge me. To you, a trial. My champion, and claim
I was honestly not expecting this. None of that. Good golly.
I guess spraining my shoulder. Take him down.
Bet you wishing you could heal yourself, don't you, idiot? That priest guy. Gosh, your ass. One more time. Did his head just do like a 360?
Well done. The prize is yours, and our business concluded. Farewell.
Not bad, Marius.
Well, that was fun. What do we got? Horse cutter. Dang it. Here we go.
Is that all you got?
Come on. Keep on going the way you're not supposed to. That's gonna get me killed one of these days. Okay. Not really sure why we're saying this was a three
I guess
skull.
someone will have to do this for the people who starve to death when the food runs out.
I mean, honestly, like, we're barely putting anything down. Still kind of big-ish, but you know. Alright, let's go ahead. Earthblight. So I'm gonna go this way. Take some fall damage real quick. That's my favorite pastime.
Didn't that cartographer's letter say she was near?
Okay, this time I'm gonna work my way down. So I don't take fall damage.
This must be near the spot that cartographer mentioned.
On your right. Stop that one.
I'm not really sure how I took so much damage there. What the heck? That damn shaman there. Okay, yeah, just sit there and look pretty. No! Of course.
I owe you.
Why does the shaman have a machine gun type spell? Oh, what?
I guess someone will have to do this for the people who starve to death when the food runs out.
But I have to keep on going back over there. That's not what I need to do.
This must be near the spot that cartographer mentioned.
There we go. Got that nuisance out of here. curious. Hold on. Can I? Really? This negated my ability. Come on. Swing with a little bit more gusto than that. No, not like that. Like that. Fuck are you still alive? There we go. Get some nice hits in. There we go. Cool.
Well, that was fun.
Only took me like 3 or 4 times. Let me grab. Let me grab. Wow. Okay. I reset my quest that I was marking too. I do appreciate how quick the save game system in this is.
Unseen.
Wow, he got sent a lot farther than I thought he was going to.
Ready for more.
Come here, punk.
Something's not right here.
Definitely not. Take that, loser.
like it. To your left. Watch the left.
None of that.
Right with you.
What was that hitbox? Good gun. One. Okay, cool. That was everybody. Ooh. Okay. Well, that's one bounty down. East bounty down. Roll them up and truck it. I'll take that. I'll take that.
Let's go. This one's mine.
No, 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 no. This one's mine. Okay. Pick it up. I never should have come here. Man, these things are a pain in the ass to parry. One more time, come on, don't die. Damn. Did I say you could jump away from me? He's dead. Something tells me I'm not going to be able to go around all these bounties. Good golly. I'd say it didn't seem like I was blocking anything.
Heal yourself.
Oh, what the heck?
Thanks.
Okay, so the invoker's our problem. What a terrible place for an autosave. Come on, game. Fucking making me do all this shit again.
This one's mine. Take him down. Don't die.
So hard.
Not looking
Tell
so
when the
good.
freaking attack's gonna be.
Look up, envoy.
What the fuck am I stuck on?
That's one for us.
Hmm? Oh, come on, really? Please have fire. Oh wait, is that electricity? I thought it was orange because it was needed fire. Good day or night, wherever you're at. and catch you in the next video.